Hello, hello. Friday afternoon here. Haven't been on in about a week or so, but got a little bit of time. A couple of things I wanted to do with our Shanks Bingo League. I thought about, since we're at the All-Star break, playing the All-Star game. However, I realized it doesn't make sense because we've only got one division. We're running all 10 teams in one division, so there's no division split because I tested that with the game. So no go there. There. And I'm also testing out what this broadcast will look like on my new monitor. So I just got a new monitor, 1 day old now, and I'm enjoying it. I've got a 38-inch ultra wide curved. It's a 16 by 10 format, and just wondered how this would work on my broadcasting. I had another one with some different resolution I used to use that I've moved over for work and that. So interested to see how this broadcast does in this resolution. And since I can't do an all-star game because we don't have two divisions, I thought, well, I'll give it a time, see who shows up, and maybe we will have a Howie Shanks game. So I downloaded the latest file. I know MV did some early this morning, some games. Let's take a look at what has gone on in the league so far. We are at the All-Star break, getting ready to resume games on July 11th. And you can see it's a fight between Jersey and my teams, the Detroit Coyotes, here for first place. If we look at the batting leaders, looks like Norm Cash is tearing it up. Leads in on base percentage and batting average. Lou Gehrig and Johnny Bench leading the way in RBIs. And Toad Ramsey, ERA leader so far. As far as pitchers go. So nice getting caught up here. Make sure everything looks good on the file. I have not set it up to play since we've got a new file here. Let me go ahead and get the photos over. Let me see under rules if we're using subfolders. Yes, we do have subfolders. So I'll get this ready to go. And I think I had, yep, Big Daddy 3. I'm just going to cut these and put them in the new folder. And they should all be good to go. Let's take a look. And there they are. I know with Manchester, I think who has it. They've got Mickey Mantle. So let's take a look at. I do have some player photo options. So if you ever, anybody playing this ever gets tired of the one photo they're looking at, there might be an option or two. I know with Mickey Mantle here, I had a couple. I can put in this one, a little younger version. I know MV had mentioned that at one point. So let's see what games we have to play. Oh, we've got a double header with Jersey and Hawaii here on this Saturday. Another double header with Badlands at Manchester. That ought to be an interesting one. Looks like I've got some home cooking here at home, and I've got Arlington coming in. Arlington has been replaced at the bottom by Badlands, who is now in the cellar of the division. So let me play one of these. Oh, we do have a doubleheader. Call this doubleheader day pretty much here. Arlington and Detroit, Jersey and Hawaii. So we've got some night games. Let's take a look at a couple of these day games. Both of these are night. Let's see what we do here. I'm going to take night one, which would be the first game right here, and let's play this one manually. And see where we're at. Computer lineup. Louis Tiant going against DeGrom. And let's kick this one off. Interested to see how this looks now on the screen with my 16 by 10. I'm going to change the display too, because Manchester isn't home. And you can assign different ballparks for day, night, or neutral, or alternate. So what I am going to do is put on here Ebbets for night as well. And we'll just use the day one here. Excuse me. So here we go. We are coming at you from Manchester's home park here at Ebbets Field in Brooklyn. And looks like I might have to adjust the park display options here. No change on the batting. And I think that should show up pretty good. And let's take it from here. So here we have Badlands at Manchester. Manchester above 500. And let's see if they can get their bats going. Visiting, we've got Badlands. Arias leading off. We've got Rose in the lineup. Gehrig, Averill, Judge, Berra. Some great players on this team. So very curious as to why they are down in the cellar. But I guess we'll find out here as we see them on display today. So here's the first pitch. Pitch to Arias, and he hits this out to center. Lofton drifting back, and he will make the catch for the first out. Up next, Pete Rose. He's batting .301 on the year. In today in right field. DeGrom with the pitch, and this is a dribbler down the first base line. Easy play for Collins for the second out. Lou Gehrig up. Gehrig sends this one out to center. Lofton drifts over him. Oh, it's going to be off the wall. Lofton couldn't get to that one. Gehrig stands up and is into second with a double. Here's a cleanup hitter, Earl Averill.
Soda here, soda.
288 on the year, a little underperforming his card. This Earl Averill is based off of the 1936 season. Pitch from DeGrom. And looks like a little pop-up in the infield. A slow pop-up in the infield. Let's see who gets it. Caught by Dehigo for the third out. So here comes the hometown Manchester Red Bulls. Louis Tiant on the mound. Tiant, see what his record is here for our replays. He's 8-8, much higher whip than in real life. But as we've learned in this league, these batters are really tearing up the pitching. So here's Kenny Lofton, center fielder, strikes out, and that brings up Jocko Milligan, playing a lot of catcher this month for the injured Josh Gibson. This has to hurt Manchester, having Josh Gibson not be able to be behind the plate. And that's a strikeout. So that's 2 up, 2 down for Singleton. Singleton hits this one hard. Earl Averill, center fielder, makes an easy play. And we've got one in the books, 0-0. And Aaron Judge stepping to the plate. The pitch. Hit deep out to left field. Ted Williams is drifting back, and he's going to have to just watch this one enter the stands. Aaron Judge, the first run of the game, hits his home run. 62 based on last year. He's already got 21 home runs through 79 games so far. So Judge with a lot of power. We got a 1-0 game. Here's Chris Bryant, third baseman. And he strikes out. Yogi Berra next. And Berra hits a dribbler up the middle. Dehigo makes the play over to Collins. And we have an out. 2 down now for Regilio Valdez. This is the shortstop here for the Badlands Sentimentals. And here's one past Dehigo into right field for a hit. Valdez on at first with 2 down. Brings up the second baseman, Bobby Richardson. Richardson, a great fielder, and Valdez takes off looking to get a stolen base, and he does, his 16th on the year, as he's in there ahead of the throw. So here's the pitch to Richardson. Richardson through the right side. It'll be a hit. Valdez was moving on the pitch, and we've got a tie game. Or I'm sorry, it's a 2-0 lead. As Badlands adds another one after the Judge home run this inning. Arias. And Richardson's into second. Looks like for DeGrom, this inning just won't end. Easy pop-up in the infield. Calling for it is Alex Rodriguez. And that's the third out of the inning. So here we go, bottom of the second for Ripper Collins. Collins on the ground. Richardson should have an easy play. Does, over to Gehrig for the out. There's Ted Williams, 265 on the year. Grounder to first, and Gehrig will step on the bag. And that'll bring up Mickey Mantle. The pitch to Mantle, and he draws a walk here. The pitch to Schmidt, and he draws a 2-out walk. So we thought the inning was over. Here comes Alex Rodriguez, the number 8 hitter for Manchester. And he gets him. Tiant gets it. Pete Rose up for the Badlands Sentimentals. And he grounds it to Dehigo, second baseman for Manchester. Joe Morgan sitting on the bench. Dehigo getting some starts at second with this revamped Part 2 lineup for MV and the Manchester team. Here's Lou Gehrig. He's got 22 home runs so far in the year. And make it 23 as he sends a line shot into right field. And we got a 2-1 ball game. Or I'm sorry, 3-0 ball game. As Badlands has got the bats alive today. So here's Earl Averill. Averill pops it up in the infield. Rodriguez waiting for it. Slow graphics with the resolution I'm running this on, no doubt, but he's out. Aaron Judge, who homered his first time up, sends a single into left field, and he's 2 for 2 on the day. Bringing up Chris Bryant, 270 hitter on the season with 20 home runs, so some power in this lineup. And the throw down to first, and they don't get Judge. He just got back safely, trying to keep him honest over there. And he's a steal attempt on a pass ball. And it's a pass ball on Milligan, so Judge will take second. Inning is not over for DeGrom. And it is now. So DeGrom gets that last out, and it's a 3-0 game. Martin DeHigo steps in. Strikeout for Louis Tiant. Lofton into center. Averill makes the catch. 2 down. I'll bring up Yogi Berra. Milligan, grounder. Valdez ranges over. Looks like he's not able to corral that in. Won't even attempt to throw. And Milligan's on base with an infield hit. Brings up Fred Sington. Some people may not be aware of Sington, but this is based on his 1938 season in this Howie Shanks Bingo League. And here's the pitch to Sington, and he sends this out to center. Averill steps over, makes the catch, and we played 3, and it's a 3-0 Badlands lead. DeGrom on the year, pretty much the ace of this staff here, and we can see that he's had a rough year. He's 5-7, giving up a lot of hits, 122 hits in 102 innings pitched. So again, this is a tough league facing great batters night in and night out. Here's a pitch to Berra. Berra on the ground. Williams cuts it off. And Berra holds it first with a single, bringing up Valdez. Berra's moving. The throw, and Yogi Berra with his 4 stolen base on the season gets himself into scoring position here with nobody out. And it's in the dirt, swing and a miss. The ball gets past Milligan. Berra to third, and Valdez will be safe at first. Valdez looking to steal, and he does. So pretty aggressive base running here from the Sentimentals. On the ground to Richardson. That'll score the run. Valdez moves to third, and that's the first out. And we're at the top of the order for Luis Arias, who walks. One away for Pete Rose. Rose steps in, puts it on the ground, right back up the middle through the hole. And we've got a 5-run lead now for the Badlands Sentimentals. And runners in scoring position for Lou Gehrig, who hit a home run down the right field wall, around the right field line the last time up. He doubled his first time up, so he's had a good game already. Milligan trying to get the signs right. And here's one going back. Has Gehrig done it again? Sington back. It's off the wall. That'll clear the bases, and Gehrig is standing at second with a double. So he's 2 doubles and a home run, 3 for 3 on the day. Earl Averill, liner, all the way out to Kenny Lofton, who makes the catch. And we've got 2 down for Aaron Judge, who also homered in the game. This time flies it to left. Williams makes the catch, and we're going to the bottom of the 4th, where Manchester's looking to just get these bats alive. A liner, Bobby Richardson takes it and makes the catch. Williams. And he walks. Bringing up Mickey Mantle. The pitch from Tion, and we've got an injury on the field. We got a strikeout, but Tion is hurt, has to leave the game. Let's see who the Garland Braxton comes in relief. Faces Mike Schmidt immediately. Schmidt takes this one off the wall. And Manchester is finally on the board, and it's a 7-1 ball game. Got Aaron Reed joining us. Hey, Aaron, how's things going? Just picking up some Howie Shanks. I know MV did some games early this morning my time, so I thought, got a little free time, let me pick up the file. And I'm testing out my new 16:10 ratio monitor I've got, which I really like. It's a Alienware 38-inch ultra wide. It's beautiful. I'm loving it. So here we go. A-Rod steps in, facing the lefty Braxton. Sends this out to left field. And we can kiss this one goodbye. Looks like the bats are alive. We got a 7-3 game now. So Tiant was pitching a real gem, gets injured, forces Braxton to come in, and now the Manchester bats are coming alive. Pitch to Dahigo. Dahigo, the second baseman, sends this out to center. Looks like Averill, with great range, moves over there and makes the catch. So after 4, it's a 7-3 Badlands lead, and this is Chris Bryant leading off the inning. It looks foul. Don't know if it's going to have room to get in the stands. It gets just out of the reach of Williams. Foul ball. And Bryant will strike out. Brings up Yogi Berra. This is Berra in this league based on the 1951 season. And he sends this for a single through the hole between second and third. And we've got Berra aboard and Valdez stepping. Grounder. Dahigo only plays to first. He'll get Valdez. Berra's at second. 2 away, and up steps Bobby Richardson, who on the day grounded a single his first time up and grounded out his last time. It's like a little pop-up in the infield. Schmidt ranging back into foul territory. See if he's got room. And Schmidt makes the catch. So here we go to the bottom of the 5th. Kenny Lofton batting .261 on the year. This is the center fielder for Manchester. Grounder. Richardson's got great range, and he makes the play. Jocko Milligan, who stepped in for the injured Gibson so far, batting .348, 23 at-bats in his backup duty. And he sends this to center. Averill, a little bit of action out there, makes the catch. 2 away. Fred Singleton, .303 on the year. He's also getting some action due to some injuries on this team. And here's a shot out to center. Averill, another catch, and we're through 5. 7-3. Badlands lead. DeGrom, the pitcher. Oh, Arias gets on board with a single through the left side. Bringing up Pete Rose, .301 on the year. Doubled his last time up. The pitch. And Rose strikes out. So here's Gehrig. 23 homers on the year. He's 3 for 3 today with a homer and 2 doubles. Trying to figure a way to DeGrom is to get this guy out. And here's the pitch. And Arias is moving and will steal the base. Now Gehrig's got another runner in scoring position as he steps up. And he's getting the free pass. They don't want to risk it with the day he's having, and they're going to decide to pitch to Averill. And here it is, and they get the strikeout. So 2 down, man on first and second, and here comes a big bat in Aaron Judge. 62 homers in his regular card. He's hit 21 in the replay. Here's the pitch. And he walks him. So we got a bases loaded situation. Up steps Chris Bryant. He's got 2 grand slams on the season already. He's struck out in his 3 previous at-bats today. DeGrom with the pitch. And looks like he gets an infield pop-up. It's a slow one. I've noticed with the game, if you've got super high resolution and a really good quality picture, sometimes the animation can be a little slower because of all the pixels. And there it is, the out. Big clue. I was just about to say, it's just been me and Aaron hanging out. And here comes Big Clue. So, Clue, I'm testing out my new screen. I got a 38-inch ultra wide that's going 16:10 ratio. I'm loving it, by the way. And I was going to do an all-star game because we were at the all-star break, but I realized we don't have 2 divisions. So when you use the computer to set up the all-star game, it needs a second division so you get 2 teams. So I just thought, yeah, the heck with that. We'll just play a game. So I picked up the 11th coming out of the all-star break, and Badlands is kind of putting it on Manchester. Too bad MV isn't around to witness this firsthand, but oh well. So here's the pitch to Ripper Collins. Collins out to center. Avrill's had a lot of action out there. Gets another catch for the first out. That brings up Ted Williams. Walked his last time up. Garland Braxton with the pitch. This one's high out in right field. Rose makes the catch. So Clue, if you're just joining us, Tiant for Badlands was pitching a gem, only giving up 1 hit and then got hurt a couple innings ago, and Braxton was in. So maybe these Red Bolts have a chance to fight back. Mickey Mantle steps in, sends this one out to center. A lot of balls out to center today. Averill makes an easy out of that. And after 6, it's still 7-3 Badlands. So Yogi Berra singled twice today. The pitch. And Berra right up the middle, safe at first. So that's the 3rd time on base for him today. And DeGrom now is looking really tired. So computer's not wanting to pull him out. Let's see what the computer does. Maybe it wants him to eat innings up. We'll see. Pitch to Valdez, and he walks him. So I'm going to override this and say who's NV starters here? Oh, I'm going to bring in Cy Morgan here in relief. Computer might wanted him to stay in there too long. Yeah, I'll have to check Clue and see what that injury was for Tiant. It's a grounder. Rodriguez to second. Not going to be in time to turn 2, but we've got runners at the corners with 1 down. And Luis Arias stepping up. Grounded single his last time up. The pitch from Cy Morgan. And this one's back up the middle for a base hit. That'll score a run. Adds a run to Badlands, and Rose steps in with 2 runners in scoring position. And this one's through the hole. That's going to get another run home. And it looks like Badlands is ready to pour it on here today. Oh, Gehrig, 3 for 3 with a walk, a homer, 2 doubles, just got plunked. Who knows if we're going to see the benches clear here in a minute, but Gehrig's reached base all 5 times today. Here's the pitch to Averill. It's a little dribbler. Runner's coming home. Here comes Collins. He's going to throw to Morgan at first. And Rose moves up. Averill gets the infield hit. Everybody's safe. Pitch from Aaron Judge, and he gets hit. Right in the midsection. Another pitch from Morgan. Chris Bryant on the ground to Schmidt. Looking to turn 2 to Dahigo. Won't be able to make the pivot in time, and we got a 12-3 ball game here. And the pitch, Berra out to center. Could be the 3rd out finally. It is, and they are out of that inning. And no, Steve's not running away with the league. I think I'm a game behind Big Clue, who's in first place, actually, if I remember. And here we go. Mike Schmidt doubled his last time up. Hits this one out to center field. Averill going back. It's off the wall, and he's in with his 17th double of the season. Here's A-Rod. Broke it open with a 2-run homer. And he puts the bat on the ball to left field. Arias makes an easy play. A great easy play. 1 down. This is the MV move of the league right here. Benching Joe Morgan and getting Dahigo in. Has it paid off? I don't know. 229 hitter. 8 home runs. I'll have to ask MV if he thinks it's paid off.
Strike 3.
And he strikes out right on cue. And here's the center fielder, Kenny Lofton. This might get a run home. Hits it all the way to the wall. Lofton's into second. He's going to move on to third and beats the throw for a triple. Gets a run home. And here's Jocko Milligan, the backup catcher, as Gibson is out with injury. The pitch. Milligan, center fielder Averill, called his name a lot, makes the catch, and we're through 7. 12-4, Badlands. The pitch to the shortstop, Valdez. Rodriguez grabs it, fires to Collins. 1 down. Second baseman, Bobby Richardson.
Strike 3.
And he strikes out. So it looks like Cy Morgan's settling in, trying to find a rhythm here. It was a little rough his first inning he came in. Gets Arias to ground out, so 3 up, 3 down, and we head to the bottom of the 8th. Manchester looking to put a big rally together. See what they got on the bench. Well, they got some left-handed hitters out there. They've got players on the bench, so let's see what we've got going on here. For Fred Singleton. The pitch, Singleton out to center. I have to take a look at how many putouts Averill has had this game. Will it tell me that? Let's take a look at his card. Fielding, well, we just know overall. This game alone, wow. It's been a lot of fly outs to 8 for sure. Here's Ripper Collins. Pretty quiet today. This one's fouled. Oh, hits a grounder in front of the plate. Berra fields it, but he didn't even going to make a throw. It's a fair ball, and Collins is on first with a little infield dribble hit. Pitch to Williams, and he strikes out. Here's Mickey Mantle. Mantle's got 10 homers on the year, 274, if anything, in 307 at bats. It seems like a really underperforming replay here for Mantle. The pitch. Mantle right up the middle. He'll be safe. Collins at second, Mantle at first. Here comes Mike Schmidt. He's walked and got 2 doubles today. This has been the hot bat for Manchester. Barra checking signs. A little worried about that. And a grounder. Crowd is booing because that was a missed opportunity for Schmidt. And we are headed to the 9th inning now. Pretty commanding lead here for Badlands. Morgan gets the dribbler back to the mound, over to Collins, and we've got 1 down. And here's Lou Gehrig. We look at him. He was intentionally walked, hit by a pitch. He's got 2 doubles and a home run. So he's had quite a game today. Here's the pitch to Gehrig. Gehrig down the right field. Oh, Collins grabs it, keeps it in the infield, beats him to the bag, and we've got 2 down for Earl Averill. And Morgan over, corrals it himself. And we're headed to the last chance, bottom of the 9th. Rodriguez steps up. He's got 1 home run today. The pitch by Braxton, and Rodriguez sends this one out to center. It's like another catch by Earl Averill. He's made a lot of putouts out there today. Martin DeHigo steps in, and he keeps it alive. He's down the right field line with a hit. Goes all the way to the wall. He's got 2 easy. Maybe he does. He slides in, and he's safe with a double. Keeping hopes alive. Kenny Lofton, and he swings and misses, and we are down to Jocko Milligan. Let's see what kind of batters we've got here just to on this team. You know what? Let's bring in Chicky Stahl, because if MV was here, he likes Chicky. Here's the pitch, and Stahl hits this one out to center. Averill doesn't want to be denied another out. He makes the catch. So let's take a look at what happened here batting-wise. Garrett goes 3 for 4 with 3 RBIs, had a great game. 15 hits. Just a big day for the Badlands, their bats. Let's take a look at Tiant. Tiant went through almost 4 total innings, only gave up that 1 hit and ended up scoring, but Braxton came in, got pounded a little bit. DeGrom was just beat up on this start. And take a look at miscellaneous. We go to the score sheet for Manchester. We can see how many trying to see how many. Oh yeah. Look at all the fly deep, fly deep, 8s. A lot of 8s. I think he had 9 or 10 putouts in center field. That's a lot of balls out to center field. So interesting game. A lot of runs. We see a lot of runs in this league, I'll tell you that. So we've done Badlands first game. Let's do Sim. This is doubleheader Saturday coming out of the All-Star break. So here's Jersey at Hawaii. I think I might play them next. This is 2 teams over 500. In fact, I may do the night game. Oh, you know what? Let's not. Let's see. We've got Ford against Grove. I might want to do this one and then sim the rest. So we'll sim the Arlington-Detroit game right here. What's the box? Let's see what we got here. And, 2-1. Detroit wins. Pitching, Bob Gibson with the win. That looked like a heck of a pitcher's duel right here. For sure. We've got some night games here ready to go. Cleveland and Mudville only have one, so let's auto play that one. And Mudville with a 4-3 victory. Pop Lloyd with a couple hits, Babe Ruth with a couple hits. The recap here. Oh, Willie Keeler now has a hit streak at 10. So definitely Mudville and Cleveland, two teams hovering right around that 500 mark. And we've got Badlands and Manchester Part 2. We'll get to those in a little bit here. So let's play one more. I got time to play one more game here, so I'm going to fire up this one. Jersey at Hawaii. And here we go. The computer says, yep, Russ Ford. And for the other one, we've got Lefty Grove stepping in here for the Hawaii Volcanoes. And we've got, I've got a decision here. We've got big clue. We've got George Brett where it's recommending rest because, you know, if they're getting overused, we'll see a little bit of a penalty there. So let me know if you want to rest George Brett or let him ride with the rest warning. I'm fine doing either one. I don't know what other options you've got at third. Let's see. Well, Sid Gordon. All right. Sid Gordon will spell George Brett. And let me know if you want me to move him down in the lineup. I'm happy to do that. Although he's got a pretty high OPS, actually, for in the replay. Perfect. He'll stay right there. So let's get this game. Oh, wait a minute. I have one more. Oh, yeah. So we've got Utley and Delahanty. What is going on with that? Oh, Delahanty's left field. Utley, second base. Yeah, that's how it is. Awesome. Here we go.
Play ball.
Gonna have to reset these since I got this new screen and new layout here. Let me bump these down larger to no change and let's go smaller on those. And I think we're good to go. MV, you just missed your team getting destroyed. And I don't use that word lightly. I mean destroyed by Badlands. It was pretty rough. I think 12-4. And now I think Jersey's wanting to put a hurt on Hawaii. So let's see what happens in this game. We got Lefty Grove, and here's Ichiro Suzuki. Great player, always does great in these replays. Here's the pitch. Suzuki up the middle. Lajoie over to Gentile. We've got one out. And Chase Utley. Jersey's got a really good team that has been performing well in the replay. Utley with some speed down the line. And he's going to beat that out for an infield hit. And they are now charging an error on Ripken. So strike that hit, and we've got a reach on error by Utley. And here's Ed Delahanty. And Delahanty sends this through, and we got the first two on, or the two of the first three on board for the Jersey Blue Claws. Norm Cash, pretty much league MVP vote getter right now, and he's going to fly out to another guy he played with on the Tigers for a while, Rocky Colavito. We got two down for Sid Gordon. 314. He's actually outperforming his card in this tough league. So giving Brett a day off. Here's the pitch. And Gordon hits a grounder down the first baseline. Gentile gets it. And he is out. Russ Ford, the ace of that Blue Claw staff. Real good pitcher. Got his work cut out against Lefty Grove. So here's Fred Carroll, leadoff
Dead
batter, and he gets
ball.
plunked by Ford. And Juan Soto has cooled off quite a bit. He's batting .313. He's got 23 home runs, but first month of this league, he was tearing it up. And here we go. Grounder over to Ford to Cash, and he's out. This is a new lineup submitted by Lawrence because I can tell he used to have Soto in the leadoff position, so now he's done some tinkering, it seems. I know this is the file that MV loaded up before he played games. Oscar Charleston, center fielder. He steps in, the pitch, back up the middle, it's through, should get Carroll home, and he won't try it. Respecting Dale Murphy's arm, keeps runners at the corners for Rocky Colavito, who has power. The pitch, Charleston moving, he was going to sneak in there and grab his 34th stolen base on the year. Pretty impressive. Here's the pitch, and Colavito strikes out, leaving two ducks on the pond here for Gentile to see if he can get them home, but the pitch, and he strikes out. So Ford gets himself out of a jam there. A hit apiece in the first inning, but no runs. And here is Willie Wells, the shortstop, batting over 300, 15 home runs on the year. And he draws a walk. Leaves Monty Irvin DHing today. Wells with a good steal chance. Looks like they're trying to keep him pretty close. Here's the pitch. And it looks like a bunt. Irvin, the big bat, decides, hey, we're going to small ball this guy right over to second. So puts a runner in scoring position for Dale Murphy, who strikes out. Yes, MV, Badlands. So the scary thing is Badlands replaced Robbie as the bottom team in the league, and then they beat you. And we've got another one to highlight because this is doubleheader Saturday. So we'll get to quick sim one here after this game and see if you can pull off game two. Here's Buster Posey. And he strikes out. So it's like the pitchers settling in for what could be a really great showdown between the two. Napoleon Lajoie. Liner right to Wells. Easy play. One down. Third baseman Al Rosen strikes out on a fastball. Swing and a miss. Mike Piazza steps in. The pitch, Piazza, grounder to Wells. Wells makes a great play, throws long across the diamond, gets Cash. Gets it to Cash in time, and we're out of the inning, and here's the top of the order for Jersey. And, yeah, Lajoie snags that one. And we got one down for Chase Utley. Reached on an error in the first inning. Since this one looks like it's going to head out into the stands. A lot of open foul ground here, but that one gets in the stands. The 1-ball, 2-strike pitch. Lajoie creeping in on it, grabs it in time, over to first. Gets Utley by a step. Delahanty, 245 hitter. Got a lot of at-bats for this Jersey team. Left fielder, and he gets another one. Ooh, sneaks in. Caught him napping a little bit, turns a single into a double, and the inning's not over yet. Here's Norm Cash again. This guy is the MVP candidate so far. Batting .351 with 15 home runs. Got a great on-base percentage. Been a tough out all year. And he comes through in the clutch again and drives in that run and breaks the 0-0 tie. And Norm Cash solidifying his reputation here as the best player so far this season. The pitch to Sid Gordon. Gordon, a grounder down to first in time. And that'll get him out of the inning, but not before that clutch single by Norm Cash. Not sure. Somebody let me know how the stream looks on your end, because I am interested to know with this new monitor. Because I just love this monitor. I got it yesterday, and I just wanted to see if I could get it set up right to actually stream decent. So I'll be interested to go back after it is uploaded and all the good stuff on YouTube just to check it out. Here's Cal Ripken, the shortstop. And he strikes out. It's good to hear, Clue. The stream is not filling the whole screen. Interesting. Mine looks like it is. I'm just pulling up YouTube because I haven't gone to YouTube to see, so I'm showing my YouTube. Well, the little screen I can see that shows my live looks like it's got the whole screen, all the player pictures in. And yeah, black borders across the top. MV only because I'm running 3840 by 1600 on this screen, which means it would be less black lines than if I ran it on my 3440 by 1440, which is even a little bit more wider. This one's 1610. The other one would be 21.9. Or anyway, I'm getting sidetracked with my screen analysis here, but here is the pitch to leadoff hitter Fred Carroll. Sends this one back to Utley. Utley's got it for the outs. We had 2 down for Juan Soto. Hit by a pitch his first time up. Soto comes through and slashes a single into right field, and that'll bring up Oscar Charleston. Interestingly enough, when we looked at his card, he got a stolen base here a while ago. I think it was his 34th already halfway through the season. Charleston, he comes through with a single, and we got 2 aboard with 2 out. Soto's going to try to get over to third, and he does. Gets past Gordon, and we've got Charleston now at second. So we got 2 runners in scoring position here with 2 out for Colavito. Ford making himself a little nervous. The pitch looked like a slow pitch, and he walks him. And up steps Jim Gentile, first baseman, left-handed batter. Here's the pitch, and he sends this one up the middle. Utley grabs it. Good range. He's a 9 at second. Makes the play. And here we go. 1-0 Jersey. Top of the 4th. See if Jersey can add some more runs here. Willie Wells grounded to Rosen over to first, and he is out. Monty Irvin steps in, dropped a bunt, and sacrificed himself his last at-bat. This time Irvin swings away and got fooled on that one. Fastball on the outside corner. We got 2 down. Rose pitching a great game. Stepping in against Dale Murphy. And Murphy sends this one out to right field. Colavito makes the catch, and we're out of the inning through 3.5. 1-0 Jersey. Lajoie, an above 300 hitter on the replay, hit 7 in the replay so far, only 4 in real life. Second baseman, and he strikes out. Al Rosen steps in, sends this one out to center. Murphy with the catch, and 2 down for Mike Piazza. And here's the pitch to Piazza. Piazza sends a single into right field. Suzuki gets it. And we've got another runner aboard in this game with 2 outs. Ripken, the number 9 hitter for Hawaii, steps up. And he comes through the double. I don't know if it'll score the run. It does. Ripken's trying to stretch this into a triple, and he makes it. Had a lot of 2-out activity in the game so far, and we've got a tie ball game.
Strike 3.
And Russ Ford says, where was that strikeout a batter ago? And here we go, top of the 5 right now, and we've got Buster Posey, the catcher for the Blue Claws. Based on a great season here, 2012 season. Rosen over to first in time. Posey is out. That brings up a great leadoff hitter and a great fielder, great all-around hit player, Ichiro Suzuki. He sends this to right field. It's high up in the air. Calavito, it's a short right field here, and it's off the wall. And Suzuki aboard with a double. Chase Utley. And Grove gets a key strikeout. 2 away for Ed Delahanty. Delahanty sends this fly ball to left field. Carroll ranges over, grabs it. And the threat is averted. So we've still got a 1-1 game here going to bottom of the 6th for Juan Soto. Yeah, younger version of Cal running the base pad like that. And there we go. A strikeout on Soto. Fords look pretty strong today. Both pitchers have done well. Looked like it could be a pitcher's duel today, but in this league, sometimes what it appears, it doesn't end up being. Oscar Charleston sends it out to left field. Delahanty makes the catch. 2 down for Rocky Calavito that's walked and struck out. And he sends this through the left side, and another 2-out hit. As soon as these pitchers get 2 outs, it gets scary for them. Jim Gentile, little grounder, Ford rushing over to cover first. Cash gets it over to Ford in time, and we are through 5, 1-1. Looks like it has the makings of a real dramatic game. Norm Cash singled his last time up and scored that run. And he puts it on the ground. Grove this time is going to have to run over. Gentile makes the play in time, and they get him 1 away. There's Sid Gordon playing for the resting George Brett. I think he had some hemorrhoid issues or whatever. He's sitting on a cushion in the clubhouse. 2 ground outs on the day. And Gordon pops this up behind the plate. A high pop-up just came down. Piazza makes the catch, and we have 2 down for Willie Wells. The pitch. Wells over to first. Gentile takes it himself, makes the play, and we'll head to the bottom of the 6th. Still tied, 1-1. Lajoie down the left field line, off the wall. Looks like Delahanty's giving chase. It's like a poor play. Lajoie into second, easy. That one got by Gordon down the line, gave up the double, and the leadoff batter on board. And here's Al Rosen. Rosen, fly ball. Out in left field, Delahanty will make the catch. Lajoie won't tag and try for third, and that'll bring up Mike Piazza. Singled his last time up. Piazza into right field. Suzuki just standing there. Doesn't even have to move for it. A web gem. Visually, it didn't appear to be a web gem. I don't know if he caught it behind his back or how he made that fancy, but it looked like a pretty routine play to me. But Lajoie will tag, and we've got a runner at third. 2 out, and here's Ripken. Tripled his last time up. There's the walk again in his list. as Big Clue says, he's getting hemorrhoids every time there's 2 outs in an inning, and it's happening again right here. And here's the pitch to Fred Carroll. Carroll hits it hard, but right at Wells, makes the easy toss to Utley, and that inning is finally over, no doubt. A little worry on manager Big Clue's face there, but we are headed to the top of the 7th, and here's Monty Irvin, the DH. Pops this up behind the plate. Should be playable. Dun, dun, dun. And he catches it, and we've got 1 down with the pop up behind the plate for Dale Murphy. 0 for 2 today. Murphy grounds it to Rosen. Rosen over across the mound to first and in time. 2 down for Buster Posey, who's dead on his real life average. He's batting .336 just like he did in real life. He's even got a higher OPS. Looks like he doesn't get all the playing time, but done very well for this club when he's played. Here's the pitch, and Posey draws a walk. Again, 2 outs, and the drama starts in this game for Suzuki. 32% chance for a hit in this matchup is what the numbers show, and he grounds this one back up the middle. Oh, Grove was able to snag it. Gets the play to first for the out, and here we are at the 7th inning stretch. And here we go. Juan Soto steps in, and Soto drills this one immediately into right field. Forget the 2 out drama. We're going to just start it off with no outs, and he breaks this tie open with a solo shot to right field. 275 feet's all it had to go for a home run. So it's now a 2-1 ball game. No doubt those hemorrhoids are not getting any better. Send him back to the Padres, yeah. And up steps Rocky Colavito after the strikeout. Hits this one out to left field. Delahanty gets it. And here's that 2-out mystery time in this game. Gentile on the ground. This time Wells has it over to Cash, and we are through. But we got another tight one. It's a 2-1 game. See if the Blue Claws can claw their way back. Grove hasn't thrown a lot of pitches. This one looks like it's going to get foul. A clutch inning, yeah. We got another and we got a strikeout. So here's Ed Delahanty. 35% chance of a hit, and Grove gets the strikeout. So Grove's come through with a couple of these matchups. Lefty on lefty. Good numbers for Grove here, but again, Norm Cash, probably the leading candidate for MVP in the league, already has a hit against the lefty on the day. And this time he lines it opposite, right to third base, and we're headed to the bottom of the 8th. Hawaii looking to see if they can add some insurance runs. Have fun, world's worst. Enjoy yourself. And here's the pitch to Lajoie, sends it out to center, and Murphy catches that one deep, very deep center field here at the Polo Grounds. Brings up Al Rosen, lines it right to Utley, 2 down, and I know Clue at this key point would like to see just an easy 3rd out here. The pitch to Piazza, and Piazza walks, so we're not going to get that situation. He's at 140 pitches, so throw. I know how you go, Clue. You usually don't care much, but the big pink hand of despair. Yeah, he's playing for the double play. I'll give it a minute. Let me throw that big pink hand if you want to go to the bullpen at any time. We'll see what goes on here. Pitch to Ripken. And Ripken sends this to right field. Suzuki looks like he's going to make the catch, and we are headed to the ninth inning where Jersey's down to their last 3 outs. I'm going to open up the bench, see what we've got. Clue might want to do some pinch hitting. I don't know. We got a lefty in there. We got Sid Gordon, that's 25% chance. You got Dick Bartell, Stenzel, righties maybe a little bit better. Who knows? Let me know what you'd like, Clue. If you want to roll with Dance with Who Brung Ya with Sid Gordon, if you want to do any pinch hitting, give me a sign. Bring in Stenzel. And here we go, Jake Stenzel. 30.6% chance for a hit. Let's see how Grove does. And Stenzel comes through and will put, he's going to go for 3. Here's the throw. Oh, what a risky move. And Stenzel comes through. We got the tying run at third base now for Willie Wells. And here comes Willie Wells. Infield is playing in here. And Wells hits it on the infield to Gentile. And the runner will hold. And we are 1 away. Monty Irvin steps in. Infield in again. This is that key run. They don't want to give up that tie. And there is the strikeout. Down to Dale Murphy. Dale Murphy's a 21.5% chance of a hit. Dick Bartell might be better. So I'm going to leave it right here. And or Brad. I mean, who knows? Who knows? Votto. Well, Brett's not in. Clue. It's Dale Murphy up now. Oh, yeah. Gotcha. Joey Votto. The pitch. This means everything right here. Votto over Grove, makes a great play himself. Grove saves himself the game on that play alone as Stenzel gets that leadoff triple, and Hawaii keeps that run from coming home. Heck of a pitcher's duel. Some interesting moves in this game. Wow. Let's take a look at the recap here. Batting wise, just 5 hits for Jersey, 8 for Hawaii. That 1 home run by Soto. And yeah, heck of a pitcher's duel. Exactly what you'd think with those two. And Ford even had a little bit below average stuff for the game and still pitched a really good one. Just couldn't get the bats going. So here we go. MV, so you can see. Here's some of the games we played already earlier. This was Jersey and Hawaii right here. 2-1. Okay, we've got the next one. So earlier, MV, we played this one right here. Badlands tuned you up a little bit to the tune of 12-4 right here. DeGrom just got destroyed. And now it's time for some game twos right here. So let's auto my game two. Looks like I just dropped one at home to Arlington. That always hurts. And Des Moines and North Sound right here. North Sound with a 3-2 win right here. We got minus stuff for Koufax. Boy, he gets killed when he doesn't even um, have any negative stuff going on. But Koufax had a tough year. But North Sound finds a way to win that game. And Cleveland and Mudville earlier. Mudville beat Cleveland. Here is game two of Badlands and Manchester just waiting. But we'll look at game two at Jersey and Hawaii here on an autoplay. And Hawaii looks like they did my team a favor and gave the second loss. So Hawaii at home takes two in the doubleheader against Jersey. Let's look at this box score. Carl Hubble goes a distance, gets the loss with plus stuff, and Tim Lincecum with the win. What do we got on the batting side? This Fred Carroll's been doing some duty up there at the top of the lineup. So yeah, I definitely see some different moves here with Hawaii. They've done some work on this lineup. It's different than they had at the first few months. George Brett back in the lineup there. And here's one. We've got one game left. Box right here. And this is going to be Rube Waddell against Greinke. And Badlands sweeps Manchester on their Saturday doubleheader, and Manchester at home losing two to Badlands, who is the worst team in the league right now. That's got to hurt. Let's take a look at the box here. What is going on here with Manchester? Dahigo batting 232, replacing Morgan. I don't know how bad Morgan is to be riding the bench. Mantle really underperformed, but he gets two hits for you there. So we look at the innings. If we look at this, 3-2 lead going into the top of the seventh for Manchester, and Badlands puts 4 runs up in that seventh inning to blow this one open a little. Take a look at the pitching. Greinke did a great job, and then Rodriguez came in relief in the seventh inning and laid an egg. There's where it went bad, MV. Rodriguez came in and lost that one when he had a lead, and Hiller couldn't put it together for you. So the bullpen cost Manchester a game. So that was kind of fun. I went through the Saturday coming out of the All-Star break. If we look at Sunday, got some more games, and let me know what you feel like, MV. I can stop it right here with those Saturday games. Repost this. Let me just respond. I've got stuff I've got to go back and tend to, so I was able to get a couple of games in live today, but I've just covered this game. Maybe I sim Sunday and I'll pick it up. That's perfect. So let's sim Sunday here. So Hawaii has already won the doubleheader. They're still home against Jersey. Could it be 3 in a row? Let's see what happens here. It's not. Jersey comes back with a win in 11 innings right here. And Johnny Antonelli takes the loss. Seaver doesn't get the win. Interesting game here. Gentile 3 for 4. Wells having a big game over here. I know Clue's happy to see this. See, Arlington and Detroit, I'm 1-1 against them so far at home. I got Gooden against Walter Johnson. Walter Johnson's really underperformed, but watch, he'll probably shut me out. Let's see. Oh, Gooden beats Walter Johnson. What happened here? Pitcher's duel, though. Take a look at the pitching. Johnson just couldn't get any hits. Mudville and Cleveland. Mudville beat them the day prior, so let's take a look at Mudville. Mudville gets a 11 to 10 win, so Mudville's just won two in a row. That moves Mudville to 500 right now. If we look at the standings, Mudville's gone kind of moved around, fluctuated throughout each week. And Badlands, for some reason, has put themselves down in the cellar right behind Arlington. Let's take a look at, I'm going to save this because I know MV's dying to know if he can beat Badlands. He hates losing those games at home. It's autoplay Des Moines and North Sound. And we've got, Cy Young takes the loss in a 2-1 game. Pitchers go the distance. Any batters stand out? Not a lot of hitting. 5 hits each for each team. Some pitchers duels going on. Let's take a look at the box with Mudville and Cleveland, see how that happened. Cleveland comes back to make it close. Mudville puts 8 up in the second. Cleveland chips away in the late innings. What a game. Any big standouts? 3 hits for George Foster, 3 hits for Robin Yount, and a lot of runs given up by Baldwin. Goes 1 2/3, gives up 8 runs, and they've got to go to the bullpen early. Mudville holds out. So a lot of activity in that game for sure. And here we go, MV. Here we go. Lost the doubleheader yesterday. What can Manchester do at home? They're in 4th place right now. And Manchester makes up for it, piles it on with 14 runs. Let's take a look at this line. Zito takes the loss. Chandler gets the win. Arias goes 4 for 5 in the leadoff spot. No home runs for Badlands, but 5 home runs for the home team. Manchester had a lot of aggression pent up, and they unleashed. Home runs by Williams, Mantle, Schmidt, Martin DeHigo, and Hazel. I'm sure MV is happy to see that win and avoid getting swept at home by the last place Sentimentals. I'm going to go out on a limb and think he's probably happy with this one. So I think we have all boxes there. Day before boxes. And I think we're good. I was going to check Badlands to see if their Louis Tiant was just a 1 game injury, so they're good because Tiant got hurt the game before, must have been in game only. Let's take a look at what we've got going on in the league. Cash leading the league still in batting. Team batting, Jersey leading the way, and in team pitching. No doubt he should be in first place or tied for it if he's leading in both categories. But it looks like we're in a tie. Jersey's played 2 more games than Detroit, but that looks fun. What do we got? Are there any Detroit Jersey games coming up? Let me see on the schedule soon. See what comes up next. So we'll go to the 13th. Oh, yes, MV. Look at this. After Monday the 13th, once we get to the 14th, I got a homestand coming up against Jersey. That's going to be probably bobblehead night. Bat giveaway. We'll have to something. We'll have the stands packed for the Jersey game. So with that, I'm going to zip this back up again. And we're going to call this Big Daddy. I'm going to call it Big Daddy 7. And I'm going to tell it to save it in the league folder under Big Daddy 6. Let me begin the zip. Might take a while because we've got some games there. As it attaches all those game files to the zip. But no, it was fun. Got a good chance to get back into the league today. Work's been crazy. Still is. I've got some stuff to go back and tend to, but it's nice to get a break here and do a couple games. MV, Big Clue, you guys came in a little late. I thought I could do an all-star game like a normal league, but the problem is we're only running one division. You'd need at least two divisions for them to create based on the votes, the all-star game, so it didn't make sense. I made a backup of the league and was going to do it, and then I realized, oh, yeah, anticlimactic if there's only one division. So we will go in and find your file here under Big Daddy. I keep calling it Big Daddy, but it's just really BBMV Daddy. And we've got BB7 right here. We'll get this a little bit better. All our boxes are here. I don't know why I can't see it, MV. What am I missing right here? Let me try it again. Now I'll try it. Yeah, maybe I didn't direct it to go to the right folder I wanted to go look at. So I'll find it. Yeah, I'm glad this view isn't too off-putting to everybody because, like I say, I'm loving this monitor. I got this. It's a 38 inch. It's an Alienware by Dell. Great for game. It's great. Had a 34 and I've moved that to the side because this 38 is lovely. Okay, now let's take a look under downloads. Yeah. Oh, there it is. Oh, that was the one I got from you, so it won't be there. It'll be here. Baseball seasons. Yes. Dell Alienware 38 inch ultra wide. It's a beauty. And it's great for gaming. It's got like 144 megahertz and great color. It's 1610. It's really interesting. Instead of the ultra wides being 3440 by 1440, this is 3840, so it's a little higher. And the width and vertical pixels, I'm sorry, are 1600. So it's instead of being 16:9 or like 21:9, it's 16:10 ratio. So it's kind of unique. But the 34 wide was almost not tall enough. This one's perfect. Love it, love it. So BBMV Daddy, got so much stuff in here. 6, and then we're going to look for BBMV Daddy right here. Oh, that was there the whole time. Oh no, it wasn't. So in the game files BBX, it's waiting for you, MV. So appreciate everybody showing up. Thanks to all you here. World's Worst was here, and Aaron Reed popped in early, and MV and Big Clue. It was fun, and see you guys down the road at some point. But I'll be looking forward to seeing some other broadcasts here this weekend. Thanks, MV. I guess tag you're it if you're up to doing games, or Beatles might be it, but I'll be looking for the two of you this weekend too. So take care, everyone.